we're passionate about helping you along this journey here. But I'm telling you this, there's also going to be times when you get in a slump. You might miss a promotion. You might not hit your rank advancement. You might have some naysayers. If I was in the Rudy movie, I would say, you're 5'0". You might miss your promotion. You might not have got the rank advancement when you wanted, but you got the greatest vehicle to get to where you want to go. But you need to know you got to fight through it. But you know what? You do it. The victory is worth it. But you need to know that you will have a fight. And I want you to go out every day to complete your steps of success, because you need to take care of yourself before you take care of others. Amen. You see, here's what I think. Good is paying off your credit cards. That's good. Great is paying off your mortgage or your student loans. That's great. Legendary, being able to pay off your mom's bills. These leaders in front of me right here, they started just like you, and they now are getting to take legendary action. You know, let me give you an example of legendary. I'll never forget this. This is the It Works way. A few years ago, we were choosing names for a drawing, and Ambassador Diamond, Tina and Bubba Hatcliffe, won $20,000 in that drawing. But instead of keeping it for themselves, I'll never forget this. We all have things we could use a little extra money. They said, choose another name. They chose to give it to another family they felt needed it more. That was legendary. Now, I know some of you newbies can't imagine it. You might be thinking, how can I be legendary? I just want to be a Ruby. Some of you are sharing rooms, you're sleeping on the floor, you're bunking up in hotel rooms just to be here at conference. Am I right? Well, I'm proud of you for doing whatever it took to get here. That's the start of the legendary journey. You know, people have told you, probably they've told you, you're crazy, you can't reach success in that business. Well, here's what I got to tell you. There's a lot of crazy people in this room. Where are my crazy people? You know, you might be sitting here right now thinking that you don't believe in yourself. I get it. I get it. I was in your shoes. When I was sitting at a conference just like this, Cindy and I watched the top people walking across that stage. We were standing in the back of the room. And I watched them, I looked at it, and I kept thinking, man, I want that. I want that. But our reality was that we were barely able to afford gas for the car. But what made us different? What's making you different? Watching this conference, watching these leaders and saying, I want to be successful. It's having the will in the heart to do whatever it takes to change your life. You may not be able to think legendary yet, but we're going to think it for you. We're going to help you. Because you know what? I believe in you. These leaders, they believe in you. Every one of you. I don't want to be sitting there saying, nah, he's not talking about me. We're talking about each one of you. Each one of you are worth this. What we get to do here at It Works, it's about to be legendary. We get to change lives every day. We're helping people take control of their health, their finances. We're providing a vehicle of hope. Now I want to talk to our emerging leaders, which is Rubies and Emeralds. Where are you at? I like that. They are. You're on your way to diamond. I always say diamond gives you a license to print money. You haven't arrived at diamond, but it's a great step on the road to legendary. Now here's the problem. We think the path to success looks like this, but it doesn't. it looks more like this. Am I right? Our leaders can tell you that. They're battle scarred, they've seen the obstacles, they've fought through it. Some of you aren't where you want to be right now. But that's not failure. That's a slump. Now you say, Mark, you've been using that word slump. What do you mean? Every great player has slumps, but they don't let it define them. The way, you look at the work of Hall of Famers. Every great player that's in the Hall of Fame has had a slump. They just didn't let it define them. Let me give you a couple examples. Babe Ruth struck out more times than anyone in Major League Baseball. But when you say Babe Ruth, you think of a legend. He's in the Hall of Fame. But he kept getting up to bat again and again. He didn't let striking out stop him. Michael Jordan. You think of Michael Jordan. You think, man, he's hit more game winners. He's won more championships. Did you know that Michael Jordan has missed the most game-winning shots in history? But he didn't quit shooting. And that's what got him to the Hall of Fame. I just saw Federer. He won the Grand Slam, 18th Grand Slam. But it had been 6 years since he had won. The Williams sisters, they had been in the slump, and they both just made the finals. That's legendary. I can guarantee you this. In 2017 sometime, you'll have a slump. But guess what? The only person that can get you out of that slump is you. If you're going to be legendary, you got to commit. I gave out that Loyalty and Legacy Awards. They didn't get a jersey for quitting. They got a jersey for committing and fighting for their dreams. Are you sitting here right now and you're thinking, I know I can do this. I know I got it in me, but am I worthy? Anyone feel like that? Here's the thing. You are worthy. No one else is you. And that's what you have over everyone else, is you. Yesterday you saw Mike and Pam out in the audience, and maybe you too need one of them to come right up to your face and start telling you you're worth it, because you are. If you don't feel you're worthy of it, you won't receive it. In order to succeed, you got to know you're worth it. Your family is worth it. Say it with me right now. Say it out loud. I am worth it.
I am worth it.
Now say it like you mean it. I am worth it. Say it like a black diamond. You just got the black diamond and you're like, yeah, baby, I'm all that. I am worth it.
I am worth it.
Now, tell it right to the person next to you. Tell them, I'm worth it.
I'm worth it.
Where's my leaders at? Diamonds in a ball. I want to talk to you. Where's my diamond? Leaders, you worked really hard. You have that fight. But you have not arrived yet. Some of you say that you're going to take your business to a whole nother level. But actually, you're settling for good. You've had a lot of people in the conference, at the parties, and you say, Mark, you're taking this business to a whole nother level. And man, I'm watching them. I'm cheering them. I'm hoping for it. But some of them are selling for good. They are worth so much more. Are you going to settle for good or great? Or are you going to go for legendary? Now, legendary doesn't mean being a one-hit wonder. It's getting there and sustaining it. Some of you say, Mark, that's not easy. Neither is being legendary. But it's fighting through it and working to get there. Legendary is being able to lead your team and stay positive. I was thinking about when I was working my business, I'd get invited to these groups. Sometimes it was in person, sometimes it was online. And these groups, they always want to talk about what's wrong. They'd go, recruiting's down, checks are down, I had a leader leave. I didn't want to spend my time on that. I came up with a secret. I want to tell you what that little secret is. While they were talking about recruiting being down, I was recruiting as many people as I could. While they were talking about their checks being down, I was out there building my business. They can be in their groups and talk negatively. I'm going to take action. So some of you in a slump, you're this close to being carried off the field, just like Rudy. Don't let it get the best of you, because you can't outrun a slump, but you can run through it. A slump is part of the journey. It's going to happen. Some will get in a slump, they quit. Some people will say, maybe the grass is greener over there, I'll go over there. But I guarantee you, they'll have a slump over there. So if you're in a slump, some of you didn't get on stage this conference. And you know what? We love you, and we're cheering for you. If you've been here before and you didn't get here this year, then we want you out there working and saying, 2017, I'm going to be right there. I want you saying, I've been in a slump, Mark. I know I've gone down a little bit, but I'm worth it. My family's worth it. And when I say a whole nother level, I don't mean good or great. I mean legendary. Are you ready?